Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is Francois, and I will be your host for the next little bit. This is the Riverside 100 Trivia Show, brought to you by the Windsor Public Library. My name is Francois, and I will be your host, as I said, guiding you through 3 rounds of trivia in celebration of the neighborhood of Riverside's 100th anniversary. I've got, as I said, coming at you 3 rounds here of 10 questions. The first one is going to be a warm-up round of sorts. Then we're going to have a picture round, and then we're going to head into, yes, that's right, the main event, the Riverside round. 10 questions all about Riverside. I know, that's why we need to warm up first. That's the important part. Now I want you to keep track of your answers at home. Please do not answer them in the comments. I will be revealing the correct answers after each round, so you'll be able to mark yourselves and tally your scores. Let us know, of course, at the end in the comments. Then you can share your total score and how well you did. Of course, keep it fair, keep it challenging, no Googling, no web searching, and most importantly, let's have some fun. I've got round number 1 coming at you right now for the Riverside 100 Trivia Show. What's it gonna be? Well, I'll tell you what, we're taking it to the streets. Yeah, that's right. I've got 10 questions here. They're general knowledge questions, just random questions about all sorts of stuff. But it just so happens that the answers, or part of the answers, will be streets that you can find in Riverside. There you go, that's the trick right there. I've got 10 of them coming at you for 45 seconds each, so let's get started with question number 1. In what province would you find the most populous city in Canada? So once again, we're looking for the province where you would find the most populous city in Canada. And of course, the answer shares its name with a street in Riverside. Number 2, what French town was liberated in World War II by soldiers of the 2nd Canadian Infantry Division on September 1st, 1944? Question number 3 comes up right about now on your screen and wants to know what actress portrays Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movie series. Question number 4, on what 1992 primetime soap opera did Heather Locklear get promoted from guest star in season 1 to series regular for the rest of its run? And of course, a quick reminder that all of the answers, or parts of these answers, share their name with a street that you can find within Riverside? It's question number 5 coming up next, and it goes a little something like this. R&B singer Usher goes by one name, his actual given name, Usher, which he shares with 3 generations before him. What is his surname? Number 6, a little Bible trivia for you here. What saint experienced his conversion to Christianity when he encountered the resurrected Jesus on the road to Damascus? Here comes lucky number 7, named for a personal attribute of hers and her lyrics, as well as one of her musical influences. What was the name of Amy Winehouse's debut album? Question number 8. What is the name of the fictional town in the Archie comics, ambiguously placed somewhere in the United States? Here comes question number 9 as we approach the end of this round. What is the common link between the Bulgarian Quidditch player in Harry Potter, Tom Hanks in The Terminal, and Frankenstein? Looking for the common link between these 3 fictional characters. And again, a quick reminder that all of these answers, or at least part of the answers, are also streets in Riverside. And finally, question number 10. What is the name of the farmer and alien in the 1997 science fiction film Men in Black, brilliantly played by Vincent D'Onofrio? And there you have it, my friends. That is the end of the first round, the warm-up round, taking it to the streets. 10 questions where the answers, or at least part of the answers, represented the names of streets in Riverside. That's how we get warmed up a little bit. At this point, I would like you to lock in your answers because I've got the correct answers coming up on the next screen. We're going to go through those. I want you to tally your score and get ready for round number 2. It's going to be a picture speed round coming up. But first, let's take a look at the answers to round number 1. And it went a little something like this. We had got Ontario, Toronto being the most populous city in Canada. It is found in the province of Ontario. We've got Dieppe, the French city or French town, liberated in World War II. Emma Watson. We have Watson as the street, but Emma Watson as your answer. Again, at number 4, it's Melrose is the name of the street, but we've got Melrose Place as the television show. And Usher's last name is Raymond. That's right, his name is Usher Raymond the Fourth. So you get a point for each of those you got correct. Let's keep it going with 6 through 10. St. Paul is the apostle that converted to Christianity on the road to Damascus. We've got ourselves Frank, the title of Amy Winehouse's debut album, and the name of Frank Sinatra, but also The Quality of Being Frank, which is a great title right there. We've got Riverdale, the fictional town that is home to the Archies. We've got at number 9, all characters named Viktor. That's right, Viktor Navorsky. We had Viktor Krum, and we had ourselves Victor Frankenstein, of course. And last but not least, we got ourselves the name of the farmer and alien in Men in Black. He wants sugar. It's Edgar. There you go, Edgar. Give yourself a point for each of those, and that takes you to the end of round number 1 of the Riverside 100 Trivia Show. Thank you very much for joining me today. We've got 2 more rounds left to go right now, so get yourselves ready with another column, or wipe down that board, because it is time for your picture round. 100 years is it's nothing to shake a stick at. In fact, I don't know much that I would shake a stick at, but 100 years is not something I would do too. Taking a look and trying to find 100 or so many things that are celebrating 100 years was quite difficult, but I did it. Yes, that's right. I am bringing you a picture round of things that are celebrating 100 years in 2021, just like the neighborhood of Riverside. So I want you to name the thing or brand that is also turning 100 in each of these photos. You've got 10 photos coming at you for just about 25 seconds each. So if you're ready to go, it starts with number 1. And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of round number 2, the picture round. Things or brands celebrating 100 years, just like Riverside. Let's lock those in. I've got the correct answers on the next screen. I will be going over those with you, so you may tally your score, add it to your score of round number 1, of course, and ready yourself for the main event, the Riverside round. But first, let's take a look at these answers. And here we go for the answers to this round. We have got Chanel number 5, the perfume, celebrating 100 years this year. So are Cheez-Its. So is Laughing Cow Cheese. Wonder Bread is the brand I was looking for. And at number 5, we have Edie's Pie, formerly known as Eskimo Pie, who just recently changed their name to be perhaps a little more culturally sensitive. Coming in at 6 through 10, we've got the Vibraphone celebrating 100 years. So is Betty Crocker. And is it just me, or did she look younger and younger in each of those photos? We've got the Rorschach test, the ink blot test, coming in at number 8. Number 9, that was Insulin celebrating 100 years. And so is White Castle. Kind of funny to have those two, one after the other. Give yourself a point for each of those you got correct. Tally it up out of 10, and don't forget to add it up to your score to round number 1, because we are on our way to the final round, after which I do invite you, of course, to share your score in the comments, letting us know how well you did. Plus, while you're here, you might as well subscribe to the Mack Flash channel for all sorts of other quizzes like this about general knowledge and pop culture. From live shows to pre-recorded events, you're always going to find something you like on the Mack Flash YouTube channel. Let's move it right now to question or round number 3 coming at you here, and this is, yes, the Riverside round, celebrating 100 years in 10 trivia questions. If you're ready, these are going to be very specific Riverside questions coming at you. Write down the answers the best you can. Number 1, the first white settler in Sandwich East bought the 300 acres of land which would become Riverside, building his house on a lot which now comprises Villers, St. Louis, and Reedmere streets. Which of these street names belong to him? His last name was one of these street names. Which one was he? Number 2, years later, his family would donate the land needed to build Riverside's first church in 1924, which still stands today. Name that church. Coming up next, I've got question number 3. What Riverside institution was built in 1904 alongside a hotel and served its whole life as a watering hole, from its days as a speakeasy to its unfortunate demise in 2015 when it was torn down? I got question number 4 here. Although it still retains its personality, history, and presence on its own, in what year was the town of Riverside annexed by the city of Windsor? Question number 5 comes up at the midway point of this round 3, the Riverside round. In December 2005, City Council established Windsor's first Heritage Conservation District, encompassing the 200 block of what Riverside location? Number 6. What classic Riverside establishment is described by this postcard caption? Circa 1960, for deliciously cooked steak, fish, frog, and chicken dinners in pleasant surroundings, folks from far and near return again and again to eat and relax at the beautiful... what? This was the caption for a postcard which featured what classic Riverside establishment? Round 3, question number 7. What private Riverside facility was established in 1937 as a modest organization, with Ted Villeneuve occupying the position currently held by Tom Weber? Question number 8. Located across the water from Riverside, what location is named not after the fruit, but after the French word for fishing? Here comes question number 9. Whatever you call this place, sports bar, grill, restaurant, or anything else, this popular Riverside restaurant has been around for 65 years. And finally, question number 10. What local author and publisher wrote Our Town, A History of Riverside, a collection of 2 volumes of tales, historical articles, and photographs of the town? And there you have it, everybody. That is the end of the round, the end of the game as we know it. You should have 10 answers right there on your board, all pertaining to Riverside. Congratulations again to the town/neighborhood of Riverside on celebrating 100 years. And I hope you enjoyed today's quiz. I've got your answers coming up for round number 3 on the next screen, so lock them in right now, and let's take a look at those answers. I want to see those final scores in the comments. Let's get it started right now with 1 through 5. And it goes like this. We have got St. Louis at number 1, the name of the first person to kind of get the ball rolling on the startup of Riverside. At number 2, the church is St. Rose of Lima. At number 3, I was talking about a bars alongside a hotel. In 1966 is when Riverside was annexed by the city of Windsor. Windsor did set up the first heritage conservation district encompassing the 200 block of Prado Place. So there you have that. For 6 through 10, we're talking about the Rendezvous Tavern. That was the caption on the back of a postcard picturing the Rendezvous Tavern. At number 7, I gave you the first Commodore and the current Commodore of the Windsor Yacht Club. At number 8, Pêche Island, named after the French word for fishing, or Île des Pêcheurs. At number 9, we have got the Riverside Tavern, aka the Riverside Restaurant and Tavern, Sports Bar and Grill. And number 10, we've got Rick Fullerton, author and publisher who wrote Our Town, A History of Riverside. Make sure you do check that out online. It's published right here in town, and you can buy your very own copy. Thank you very much for playing, everybody. I hope you did enjoy today's show. Make sure you do check us out on all of our different social media channels, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And if you want some more trivia, you can join my Patreon, where you get access to some live shows multiple times a week. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's Riverside 100 trivia quiz. My name is Francois. I have been your host, and I will see you next time on Mack Flash Trivia. Bye-bye.